purpose of this video is to again help you see where XBRL-based or digital financial reporting software is going. So here you see a fragment of a report. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add some things and delete them and show you how you interact with an XBRL model. So here I'm just going to open up this in edit mode, and I have some dimensions with some members and some one line item. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some new line items just using the military alphabet. Segment Alpha Bravo Charlie, so I'm going to add Delta. So there I added a segment, and here I have a new spot. I'm going to add echo. So notice how it appends the member. It knows it's a member because you're adding. You can only add members to member to a dimension. So let's just add one more. So I have a bunch of new members of the dimension. Now I'm going to add some additional line items. I'll just use existing line items, expenses, gains, losses, and comprehensive income. So there we have our new model. So if I go to the view and go to the segment revenues, so I can see the new model. So this should not be here. That's a bug that will be fixed. Yeah, and the rendering, you can see that the model was put into the rendering. I can't tell you how that's done because then I'd have to kill you. That's our secret sauce, and frankly I don't really know how it's done because a software engineer did it. I just told him what he needed to do. So you can see when I add numbers, I'm just putting in all zeros. And it checks the math. If I put in numbers that make it work, see, it checks the math to make sure that's correct. Now, if you're watching closely, you'll notice that there's one thing I wish I could do right now, but it's not done yet. So this, I want to turn this from a set. So there was only one concept. It was a set. But I want to turn this into a roll-up because now there's a total, but I've not done that yet. But what it did do is it changed the XBRL formulas for the members that were added so that the math is being checked. So, you know, people say, well, XBRL formulas is complicated. It's like, no, it's not complicated. It's complicated because developers build XBRL formula editing software, And XBRL formula is complicated, but now we have hidden XBRL formula behind the scenes, so it automatically checks this stuff. And if I validate this report, it's still valid. I think it's going to be valid, yeah. No, it's not going to be valid because there's some calculation issues with these, because these are not correct. So let's see what happens. Yes, that's correct, because the formulas are not correct. I'm sorry, the formulas are correct, but the facts are not correct, so I just put in zeros. If I go back into this, and then I edit the model again, and if I remove that association, the term, and the facts, and then I just want to remove the associations here and put it back like it was. So now it's like it was. I'm going to validate it, and it should be valid. And it is. So I'm going to stop there. But that's how you're going to edit. I know people are starting to... I'm starting to get questions like, so how do you do that? How do you get that rendering? It's like magic. So it's actually not magic. It's actually good communications between the software engineer and the accountant, which is me, that is creating this software, and we're getting it how the accountant would want it. It's not technical at all, and it's not done yet, but you can see where this is going. Anyway, I'll stop there.